Soy Podcast. Let's speak on it. Speak on this. Let's speak on it. Speak on this. Throw me a topic. Let's speak on this. Say that again. Let's lean on it. That is my opinion. I'm being honest. That is the fact. Don't meme on this. Speak on it. Speak on it. Speak on it. Let's speak on it. Speak on it. You thought we were done? Throw me a topic. Let's speak on it. Say that again. Let's lean on it. That is my opinion. I'm being honest. That is the fact. Don't mean on this. Speak on it. Speak on it. Speak on it. Speak on it. Throw me a topic. Let's speak on it. Say that again. Let's lean on it. That is my opinion. I'm being honest. That is the fact. Don't mean on this. Speak on it. Speak on it. Soy.
Yo, welcome back to Speak On It Podcast. Yo, we out here today. As you can see, we got ourselves not one, but two guests in the house. We got that boy Jeff out here. We got that boy Wag out here. And they are repping CorEffect, man. These boys.
CorEffect in the building.
You can get the merch though. We'll let y'all know how to get the merch.
It's Coach Pressure.
Coach Pressure.
Thank you.
Coach Pressure. I'm putting respect on his name.
It's Coach Pressure.
I like that.
Yes, that boy bring all that pressure, man. All that smoke, all that pressure. Yo, we gonna start around the room just to find out how y'all boys doing before we kick up the show. So, Gibbs, man, how you doing? How you feeling today, bro?
Yo, it's blessed. I'm blessed to be here.
Yeah.
Do that. Everybody good. Baby girl's good. Family good. I'm good. So I'm excited.
That's what's up. What's good with you, bro, Jeff?
Man, I'm blessed and highly flavored.
Yep.
Man, I just feel amazing. I feel like I'm on the verge of a breakthrough, and I'm
Hey.
on the high. You know?
Hey, that boy preaching out here. Hey, you felt like playing an organ.
I feel like that's close to my gift. I really do.
Hey, I don't push that thing. You already know. I'm gonna push that thing.
Yeah.
Yo, Wag, what's good with you, boy?
Man, I'm good.
Wag.
It's Sunday. We a week away from Memorial Weekend, so I'm looking forward to that long weekend.
Hey.
But other than that, I woke up. I'm here.
Hey,
My hair done a little bit.
I know.
A little hair done for y'all boys, you know.
That boy Fue.
Yeah, how to come in, looking right. But other than that, I'm good.
That's what's up. Yo,
What's
Ninja.
good, Ninja? I see you with a cup.
Donation going eBay,
Hey.
Amazon. Hey, check them out.
Hey, you giving them too much.
Too much.
No free promotion.
So for real, man. As you guys know, 2020 wasn't the easiest year for any of us, right?
Nah, man.
2021 been so amazing. Even with the start of this podcast, bro. Obviously, you and I didn't plan this. It just so happened overnight. And it's been going already, and I love that. And the fact that we're able to have special guests like you guys come on, man. I've been looking through it all week.
Yeah, man.
And
We all
listen,
been
man,
looking
I'm
forward to this.
excited. Much love.
Hey, I ain't gonna
Much
lie,
love.
it's crazy
This
to
is
hear
good,
him
man.
say special guest because we grew up
Yeah.
since we were like kids.
Wild,
Okay. I feel honored, man.
It's
Special
a
guest.
special guest.
Yes.
But no, you guys are special. That's the thing. A lot of
Yeah,
time
man.
we don't appreciate the people we grew up with just because we grew up with them. Don't
Yeah.
we can't respect them.
Right.
Yeah.
You guys
I like
been
that.
doing great things. I've
I
been
like that.
following you guys, CorEffect. Y'all doing big things. Check them out, man. These guys are like amazing.
Yeah.
If you're tired of spending your summer, especially guys, you cannot get no girls. You went over there. Take it back.
Plug.
Listen.
We're not taking it back.
They'll get you right, man. They'll
Yeah,
get
man.
You right. They'll get
That's
you
a
right.
promise.
These
Right
guys.
and motivated,
Yeah.
man. Right and
Coach
motivated.
Pressure.
Keep
Anyway,
you
I'm
accountable
saying too
at
much.
all times.
Nah,
At
you
all
good,
times,
bro.
Accountability over
I'm
here.
gonna let you guys do the talking.
You
man.
good, bro. You good.
But
You
yeah,
good.
that's
All right.
me, man.
Appreciate it, man. I'm good. As you know, I'm good. I'm doing good. So let's get this started, man. We're gonna ask a couple questions to just learn about these boys, and we might get into our little childhood a little bit. Since Wag mentioned that we grew up together, so we might want to bring that in. But before we do that, I just want y'all boys to talk about CorEffect. In a way, how did y'all start this? What made y'all start CorEffect? How did y'all get it together? I know y'all grew up together personally, but the audience wants to know.
Yeah.
How did y'all think about starting this thing? And the name too, bro. It's a dope name.
Yeah.
How did y'all start it, and how did the name come about too?
I'll start this, and I know Jeff will chime in on his part. So, I started working out for about 4 years now, 4 or 5 years.
Going in.
We'll say 5, just to throw it out there. So I was training one of my friends, And she was like, yo, since you're so into working out, why don't you make money off of it? Originally, it was supposed to be like me being a fitness model or whatever, and just make money off of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then she was like, you know, you can make your own brand, just come up with a name and all that stuff. She was getting into business at the time, so she had the whole mindset. I was like, I don't know what to do, just guide me into it, and then we'll go from there. So then she was like, yeah, come up with a name. So I'm sitting like 2 weeks at my desk trying to figure a name out.
Yeah.
So Core came into my mind because, you know, I got the little
abs
abs.
happening,
So I was
yeah.
like, let me mess with that. So then I kept doing CorEffect. I was trying to everything. I did CorEffect. I did Fit Core, some stuff like that. And then I was like, let me try CorEffect, but it just looked corny separated. So when I looked at the 2 words, I was like, all right, let me just put it together.
They share the E.
Yeah,
in the middle.
right. So then once I got the name, then that's when things started to slow down because I got the name, I got the logo, it was being made. I just didn't know what to do next.
Okay.
So that took a stood still for like, let's say 3 months. Ooh. And then that's when Jeff came on the scene. He was like, yo, what's up? I see you doing something. Because at the same time, I don't know if you know, Adrian and Mark, they started their own brand.
Impact.
So yeah, Impact Fitness. Shout out.
Yo, shout out to Impact. Adrian, that boy killing it, man.
So he saw it as like, yo, them 2 are teamed up. Why wouldn't I team up with you? So it could be us 2. And I was like, why not? Because I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. I need help. So then that's when he came on. And then came up with the shirt. As soon as he came up with the shirt, it was good from there.
On and popping.
Yeah, it was on and popping.
Yo, Jeff, what's good with you, bro? What's up with the story, man?
He came on the scene.
You got on the scene.
So for me, like a lot of people out here, I thought my life was gonna be to a different direction. I thought I was gonna be the corporate guy out of college, you know, get me a job, you know, that family life, where I go to the office type of jobs. And I noticed that my life wasn't moving in that direction because a lot of things happen, and I'm not going to go into too much details, but, you know, just for transparency, I actually didn't end up passing my test, you know, the test that I went to school for, and I hit a roadblock. And from there, I'm like on a deer with on the headlights, or however that word says, that I'm just
deer caught in the headlight.
I'm trying to figure out things, you know, and things are moving fast, you know, and you guys know me personally, you know, you guys know I went through a great loss. So, with fitness, with my boy Adrian, we was working out together, and we used to, you know, always talk about like, you know, plans for like, you know, making money, things like, you know, not third party, but what they call
other streams of income.
Other streams of income, but
third contractor, like subcontractor.
No, what's those blue collar jobs? What do they call those type of things? Trade skills.
Trade
We
skills.
talk about skills.
Yeah.
Because you know, with skills, once you have skills, can no one take it away from you. But I was thinking to myself, when I met Gibb, he said, you have to find a niche. I was like, oh, I found my niche. So with fitness actually helped me get out of that darkness. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So once I seen Wag was up to something, I was like, bro, I know I'm starting to see things are happening for a reason. So I shoot up Wag, you know, he said it was a good idea. I already had a plan in my head, like, you know, I want all these things. I'm ready to work. I'm super driven. And then from there, it just started to flow.
Yo, man.
I'm telling you, as soon as he said, yo, we got to get some shirts, I was like, we going to buy some shirts. He's like, don't worry. I'm asking around. Asked around, found the guy.
Once
we had these, I was like, okay, we going somewhere.
Yeah.
And bam.
And those shirts fire.
They are, man.
I like the hoodie. I like the sleeveless. I like that.
Y'all got all different shirts, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Right?
We got more merch coming soon.
Yeah, we're working on more. Right now, we just got
stuff
these. We got the hoodies, and we got a regular shirt, but we got them in black and white.
Okay,
So, yeah, so
all right,
working
man,
on
black
more.
and white.
I got some.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We
Well, I might
definitely.
be rocking some like tight. I'm not that confident to wear it.
Oh, the leggings, bro. Hey, man.
You guys gonna see the picture.
Hey, man.
You guys gonna see them pictures. Them boys
I'm
fit.
telling you.
They are fit to the core, man.
When you work good and all that other stuff, you look good, you feel good, can't nothing stop you, baby.
Hey, man, that's that coach mentality.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Hey, man, listen. Everybody in life goes through things, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
especially us in the black community, bro. We need each other. So we have to kind of stop like thinking of doing things of our own and start connecting. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Stop competing with each other. We don't need to compete, bro.
Right.
There's enough There's enough in the world for everybody to eat, bro. Just share.
And to add on to the original question now, because I'm just thinking about it too, like fitness was not even a thing for me when I first started it. It was just more so of like one of my boys at my job. He was like, "Yo, summer's coming up.
Summer's
coming.
Yeah.
You gotta be
Summer body.
Girls gonna be at the beach. Let's get right." So
Summer
then
body.
I was like, me and him, we were like skinny. So we started working at the gym at my job. And then from there, we moved from my job to UFit or whatever. So then after a while, I see myself replacing what I used to do, which was go home, play PS4, hours.
Yeah.
Then I start seeing changes. Time start cutting. So it was like, man, okay, cool. I see this happening. Let's try to balance it. Oh, there was no balancing.
It was taking over.
Because if you know me, I'm very friendly, I guess. So as I started going to the gym a lot, I started seeing people a lot. Hey, what's up? What's up?
Yeah.
Motivation right there. So now your friends at your gym start being like those cool friends that you see every day. Hey, how you doing? All that stuff. So now that gave me more of a reason to go to the gym because it's like, man, I haven't seen y'all in a while. So then it started becoming a routine. So it was a routine, relationships, and the next thing you know, I'm like, you know what? This ain't bad, man. I could be here for like 4 hours, getting it in. Because at the same time, those people at the gym, there's one guy named Richard. When I started working out with him, he started putting me on like how to gain weight. He started talking about his family, like where he came from, how he get to where he is. Yeah. It was just like, yo, that's crazy. It's crazy like how fitness can like just connect you to random people like that, and you build relationships.
Of course.
So that's pretty much what got me more into fitness, and then CorEffect came in. So yeah,
that's big.
Crazy, bro.
Big.
It's crazy.
And to chime in on that, that's true on anything, really, like music or any core hobby that you share. But like my boy now, like because of the gym, we became boys, and it's like we tight now. Like my boy just sent me his photo today, early this morning. He proposed to his girl, and I'm like, yo,
congrats.
and I'm like the latter friend of his life. You know what I'm saying? But he puts me at that top scale, and it just started from that gym relationship that he's talking about. So I totally hear that for sure, though.
Yeah, facts. Big facts.
You guys are changing lives, man. Just so you know, because
it is
working out give you that confidence that some people don't have. Mentally, you really stress. You're doing a lot, not just like the physical aspect, the mental aspect, the spiritual aspect. So you guys are doing a lot of good services out there in the community. So healing as well, man. Because I'm telling you, like you said, for me, I was never like a guy that loved going to the gym and work out a lot. I usually do like 30 minutes and then go home.
Man, I ain't like it at all.
Eventually, I started doing. I'm like, I'm gonna go for half an hour. I'm like, it's been an hour. What happened?
Right.
You start falling in love with it. And I remember having a conversation with you. One time. I'm like, I don't want to be 60 and look like I'm 60. I want to look like I'm 40. What? Because you got to think about it. It's a long life journey.
Yes.
A lot of people don't look at it that way. You're like, man, I want to get fit for the summer. I'm about to get married. Let me make sure I'm in shape for that dress. Special occasion. It's not like that.
Right, it's not a quick fix, man.
It's a
It's a
lifestyle.
mentality that must be changed.
Yes.
And I've seen you guys putting a lot of work and trying to fix that. And that's big, man.
It's
big.
huge.
Yeah, to the point that you just said, like, it's a lifetime thing. I remember before I even started fitness, I'm in a fraternity, so one of my frat brothers, I used to watch him all the time. He would lift, big dude. And I think he made a post where it says, like, fitness, or once you join doing fitness or whatever, it's a lifetime thing. And I'm like, man, this ain't no lifetime thing. You can easily just stop or whatever. No, I mean, seriously, there's no way this can be a lifetime commitment. You can easily stop.
You can stop whatever you want.
So now, like, I see myself on the other end, and it's like, yo, this man
this
wasn't
is a
lying.
lifestyle.
Because it's like, because like with fitness, in the beginning, you ain't gonna like it, man. You just grow to love it. You just grow to just adapt to it, and then as you see yourself changing and growing and all this other stuff, that's when it's like, you know what, I need this in my life.
Right.
You apply it more time. You make time for it. So now I'm starting to see like, okay, it's a lifetime commitment.
And to piggyback on what you said, for me, it was, I went through something similar too, because I used to work out with this one group, these big old heads, and I'm the youngest person there. And so you already know what that means. I'm the weakest person there. These guys
been lifting for years.
These guys will kill me. I would go home, Source, I hate this. I don't want to come back. But I'm going to see him at work. I'm like, why you ain't show up to the gym? You scared? You scared? In my head, I should avoid the conversation. I don't want nobody to call me a punk. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going to be But the funniest thing about it, I've become that person for my clients.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Come back in full circles, bro.
In life.
And when I see these, I say all that to say this: when I help people, it's like I see my old self in them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's why I'm so passionate when I'm helping people and they, working with us. It's like, bro, I see myself. I see you. The problems that you had, I had the same thing, and this is what helped me. If you're willing to hear it and you're willing to do the work, I'm willing to help.
That's good.
I'm gonna hold you at the gate real quick. I need to know what keeps y'all go over that plateau moment, because that's usually the point where everybody give up.
The plateau.
Listen, man, for me, I feel like I've always been doubted, never believed in. I kind of grew up, I was bullied. I don't know if you guys were, I was bullied. I was shunned upon. I feel like I was separated from people. Growing up Haitian, you couldn't go outside the house.
Speak on
I
it.
grew up in like an American community where I used to live. So it's like, it's not like they accepted me. It's like, I was that Haitian kid, but he's cool, but he's a little weird or something like that. So for me, it's like,
It's crazy.
when I wake up, it's like, man, I'm about to do something that I love. You know what I'm saying? I can wake up with, be happy and stuff like that. So for me to push myself, it's like I haven't met the best version of me yet.
Ooh. My dog said
my man said he
I
still
have
got more
yet
in
to
the
plateau.
tank.
He got more in the tank.
To answer that question, I have yet to plateau.
I can't plateau because I haven't met the best version.
Version of me yet.
Even
Deep
if plateau
stuff.
comes to me, he has to move to the
gotta
side.
I got equipment.
It's written in my notes. I got you.
Trademark that.
Plateau. I don't think I've ever plateaued. I think the only time that I plateau is when I feel like I've done a lot and I haven't given my body a rest. That's the only time I rest. So like going into the whole working out thing, it started off with 4 days a week, probably like an hour, 45 minutes. Then it grown into 5 days a week to 2 hours. Then it got to a point where it's like when we start running the hills, it went to 6 days a week.
Yep.
So Saturdays we running the hill. So now Rest on Sundays. Then after that, it became 7 days. So I'm just going. So
Boy,
knowing
moving.
me, knowing my body, it was just like I was just on go.
Right.
And it got to a routine where it's like if I leave work and I go home, I know I'm gonna chill. So now it's like, let me get this out the way so I can go home and then chill. So in terms of plateau, the only time I guess I plateau is when my body's like, yo, we need to stop.
Yeah.
We need to stop, and that's it.
Had enough.
Yeah, that's it. But and then if I think a little more, I think there are times where it's like I don't feel like going, but I always tell myself, man, just go, because those usually be the best workouts. So I think I told Tony this too. I was like, when you come in, you don't feel like doing anything, just find the easiest exercise to do. Just start slow, man. And as soon as you start slow, you get that little
Workout
part, you're like,
101, man.
all right, that was easy. Let's
Workout
what
101.
That
we
boy
can do
doing
next?
3
What we
caddy
can
at
do?
the end of the workout.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's what it usually be. So I be having a lot of those days because I be on go. I just be at work, especially where it's like, man, I got off work. I'm tired. So it's like, man, I don't feel like doing nothing. But I always tell myself, all right, let's start slow. Put some light weights on. Go through the motion. Once you get that blood flowing in, it's like, all right, man, let me put that 2 caddy on.
Yeah.
Let me lift these
Let me see how this
45.
Let me
That's
see
what
how
it
this
is.
feel real
And then once
fast.
you get through that, it's like, all right, you know what? Let's make this a great workout, man.
Right.
Like, what else can we do? So, in terms of plateau, I don't think I've seen it or met it, but if I have to shut down, I have to shut down.
And if I could just jump in one more time with that, guys, whenever you guys are starting your workout, especially when you're fresh, it's always good to start off with a partner, someone to help keep you accountable.
Yeah.
Because that person will
We the partners.
shoot you.
Hit us up.
That
Yeah,
call,
CorEffect.
hey, bro, I ain't seen you in a week. What's going on? You eating them Twinkies again? You feel me? You need that because before you can just go ahead and take off on your own, you need that person to kind of help you start. You know what I'm saying? That's that communication. That's that communion stuff that we talk about.
Accountability
that
too.
yo.
Yeah.
That's huge.
And that's one thing that I noticed with myself, because usually people say that it's hard to start, and I look back on how I started. It was like I started with someone, and then eventually he went to another job, so I was on my own. But when I was on my own, Rich, who was a bigger dude lifting crazy weight, I was like, I want to talk to him or I want to work out with him just to challenge myself. So I had to find somebody else to hold me accountable.
Yeah,
so
true.
even though there are times where I was by myself, but I wasn't really by myself because I always found someone just to like, hey, let me do what you want to do. Let me do what you're doing so I can just better myself.
Yeah,
mentorship 1-on-1. Find you guys a mentor and then learn from them and take off, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Community is huge, man. Yeah. It's huge. I think that accountability, finding somebody to work out with, that's building, like you said earlier too, you were talking about just like when you looked at working out or going to the gym as far as like, oh, I could just stop this whenever I want. But as soon as you build that community, like, it was hard like to stop because you had that. And as we're talking about this, because we're dropping this in June. As you know, June is Men's Health Month. You know, if y'all boys didn't know, we're putting y'all on. So we are in the first week of June right now doing this episode. So as far as like men, young men, we know that typically I've seen a trend where now we're building to like work out and get healthy and get fit, which is awesome. And you guys are in the industry, in the field that's definitely supporting that. But how would you say overall, when we look at men overall, as far as like fitness and health is concerned, do you think it's something that's important for us men right now? Or do you think it's like something that, you know, because you have clients, you have multiple clients, you have a lot of male clients too. Like as coaches or as trainers, how do you feel like men overall is responding to like fitness right now in this day and age?
Honestly, I don't think they're. You know what? No, let me not say that. I believe that they are responding to it great. The only thing is, you know, what's driving them? I would question. You know, I would ask them, you know, what's driving you for fitness? What's your drive? You know,
that summer body, man. We already said it.
right. But the thing is, you get that summer body, then you stop.
Summer's away, man.
Summer doesn't last. Yeah.
Quick fix.
So are we looking at men as far as like they're in this for like an occasion or a time period and out? Is there something are they taking it seriously? Like, do you guys see that? Go ahead, you can continue your thought, but I just wanted to hit that question because you're saying they need to find that why. What would you say is a why that you've been getting from from clients or people you've been working out with that you feel like needs to change? Is that what you're saying, or is it?
You know, I'm not saying that it needs to change, or I'm seeing like there's something negative on what they're doing. When I say your why, it's more so like, if I can explain it into better terms, it's like, okay, when you wake up in the morning, right, and you're thinking of like, you know, you want to be there for your family, right? You got to be healthy, right? Hey. If you're not healthy, then you have more visits to the hospital. More visits to the hospital. You have to take medication. That means you have to spend time away from work. If you're at home, they see you at a lesser version of yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Spending more money. Big. Now you're spending more money going to the
hospital. It's big. So when I say, you know, what your health is, what's your why? Oh, I want to be healthy for myself. I want to be healthy for my family. I want to be healthy for my future generations. I want to be there to see my grandchildren. You know what I'm saying? Or my grandchildren's grandchildren. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For the whys, I want to say there are men responding. I want to say not enough men are responding. Okay. I feel that not enough men are responding is because, I don't know, I think that right now it seems like guys are complacent. And I want to say they're complacent. I don't know what's causing them complacent. Maybe because of coronavirus. Maybe, I don't know. But or when they get married or something like that. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, for me, when I see myself and I see them, it's like, I don't want to be like that.
They motivate you to continue.
Yeah. So here's a why that I had in my head when I was starting out. And my why was originally like, man, I don't want to be small. I don't want to look small because I look young. So, you know, when you want to approach a woman, they're gonna be like,
what are you, a teenager?
Yeah, you look like a teenager. So now it's like, all right, I know looks is not a big thing to them, but
that's a lie.
I want to at least.
I'm gonna challenge that right there. That's a lie.
You want to say 80%, right? I'm gonna say it for you.
Get my boy right. That's what they told you, bro. I'm gonna let you continue.
If you got money, it depends on your pocket.
But my thing was,
he said Kanye West moment right there.
But my thing was, I wanted to at least look like I can look like a man, even though I look younger. I just wanted to at least look like it. I felt like I didn't look like it. I just felt like, you know, I was just slim, you know, just had the young face. But I just wanted it to be, I wanted that feature of like, man, okay, he looked like a grown man at least. Or a young man.
He looks young, but he got a man's body.
Yeah.
I got you.
So that I had that mentality. And then along the way, I start seeing like some of my college mates you know, on social media, after they, you know, got married or whatever it is, life happens, you know, they start getting out of shape.
Oh yeah.
Dudes who were slim, they start expanding. It was like, man, I don't want that for myself. Cause then I'm thinking, I'm like, yo, if I get married, you know, everybody gets that happy weight. They get comfortable. It's like, nah, I want this to be, if I'm gonna start something, I want it to be something that's drilled into me, even though I get married, even though whoever comes into my life, they know the drill. Like, this is my thing. Because I already put this amount of time. You already see me from the gate what it is. There shouldn't be no question of like, when you gonna? No, they ain't no when.
There's no when.
There's more of like, it should be like, all right, so what's next? What we doing next? How we gonna better ourselves type of thing.
Right.
So my why was just more so of like, I seen the image of like the older people or people that graduated before me or with me. It's just like, you know, they just got complacent. Right. So now it's like, dang, dudes out here getting complacent. It's like, no, man, get healthy out here, man. Like, what's up? Like, you married this pretty woman, and then you just let go and just chill. It's like, nah, bro. Because there's dudes out there who, hey, I was just saying.
She gonna walk out on you.
I'm just saying, hey, and I was just having this. Listen, I was just having this conversation with my one of my best friends. I was like, cause his why or his tipping point was KS. If you don't know, look it up. KS. He said that's his reason of him getting to the gym, and then I was like, yeah, and he was telling me his other points, and I was telling him the reason for KS to be your tipping point, that's also gonna motivate your wife, because now since your wife sees that you're going into the gym and you know you getting right,
the price just went up.
Now he was saying he was saying the competition. He wants that competition. He's not saying he's gonna cheat or anything, but he wants that competition of himself, saying that if a woman comes up saying that, oh, he looks good and all this other stuff. Now when your wife hear or see that, then it's like, oh man, what am I doing?
Oh yeah,
now I gotta step myself stuff up. So it's like he's saying for him, it's like he wants to get healthy for his kids and his family, but at the same time, he want to raise his value. He wants to raise his appearance up.
Gotcha.
And I'm like, I feel men should do that, because you got to always hold yourself accountable. Right. Hold yourself up there, because, I mean, we work hard. I mean, we do a lot. Like we grinding out here. Like, there's no way you should just let health just go out the window like that.
And especially if you're one of those type of men that's always on your wife to be better, bro, you gotta set an example.
Yeah, man.
Aren't you the leader of the household?
Yeah, man.
Bro, be that example out here, man. Yeah. And the thing is with training and working out, bro, they build so much confidence in you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bro. Just to see you change your body and be disciplined, because you get a lot of values from working out, bro. It's discipline, besides the strength and stuff like that. You see what you're fully capable of. And
learning yourself.
It's a
You're
journey,
learning yourself
bro.
a lot, man.
It's a whole journey. You know what I'm saying?
Because you could easily, just like I said, you could easily stop. Just like it's a lifetime commitment. I can stop. Yeah, you can stop. But then think about it. If you stop, let's say you stop for like a week or two. Like I did a break. I gave myself a break one time. I gave myself a week of break just to like relax, because at the time I was on go. So when I gave myself a week break just to chill, it was just like, man, I'm itching to go back. Because now I'm like, what do I need to do? What else is there to do with yourself? I got too much time on my hand. So now it just made me think like, okay, I need to do something. So for me, it was just like working out just gave me that mindset of like, all right, cool. If I don't have to work out here, I can do something else to better myself. I learn more about myself. All right, I like working out. What else can I do? Prioritize yourself. Make sure your body's on the best shape of its life or whatever. Because even with kids, you gotta stay on them kids too. Yeah. Who keeps saying that? Somebody keep telling me that, because I don't have kids now. They're like, by the time you have kids, you ain't gonna have the energy for. I'm in the gym, man. I'm in the gym. I'm ready for it. So I feel that, as men, you want to be at the best shape at all times. Right. So ready for war.
That's good.
Ready for war. Question, man, because I'm sure all of us have experienced this sometimes, but like. Come January, February, and March, the gym be packed.
That's the 3 months right there.
That's my New Year's resolution. I'm gonna get in shape. I'm gonna look the best. I'm gonna get back to my normal self. And comes April and May.
It fizzle out. Empty, right? That's the best time to work out. Then that be empty. We here.
Now here's the question I have for you guys. You've been in the game for a long time. What advice would you give to someone who really wants to really do it, but then they don't have the motivation, or they kind of like feel like I can't keep up with this lifestyle, or they don't know where to go, or they need direction. Like, what advice would you give them? So where should they start?
So that's called relapse. A lot of people go through a lot of relapse process. You know, you're highly motivated at the beginning, you're preparing yourself, and then you start. And then you do it for maybe a week, 2 a month, maybe even 3 months. You know, muster 3 months out of it. After those, you do those 3 months, complacent. I made it, whatever, I don't need it.
Plateau.
No more.
They plateau, they
Then
stop.
the rest of the years, you're back to eating whatever you want, going there wherever you want, and then you lose it. So, for someone, my best advice: join a team. Get yourself a coach.
Coach Pressure.
Get yourself Coach Pressure.
Rag out
You
here.
might
Hit us up.
you might
CorEffect.
find somebody that they're okay, but kind of Coach Pressure. But anyway, CorEffect. But no, join a team. Join somebody that's gonna keep you accountable. That you are gonna get what you ask for. They're gonna keep you accountable at all times. They behind you about what you eat, how many times you're working out. Then you can share with them what's going on in your life, and then you can kind of get into the nitty gritty of what's really bothering you. You know what I'm saying? Because you build that trust, community, my boy.
Yeah. I want to say there's a why aspect to it too, because it's like everybody wants that quick fix. Oh, summer's coming up,
3 months.
birthday coming up, going on this trip coming up. And I remember I was talking to this young lady one time. She was telling me all the time, oh, I don't like working out. I hate doing fitness and all this other stuff. You know, I just do it because I got to do it. So it's like, if you already have that mentality, that mindset, it's like you're already setting yourself up for failure. It's like you're already going in there like, whatever. So in the beginning, I want to say like, understand what you're doing it, why you're doing it for. Is it just for a short period of time? Is it something for you to do personally, like you want to self-improve? Like really think about it. And at the same time, find an accountability partner. Cause that, I want to say that really helps you. Like if you know someone, if you know a friend, whoever, family member, hey, I'm trying to get right. Let's go together, do it. Or just hit us up. But you
Straight
really
up
need to
family.
find that accountability partner. Cause I think that's a huge key. Cause it's like you're starting your journey off with someone, you're making gains. Hey, we did this, we completed that. And then as you get into that routine of like, okay, 3 months in, all right, cool, what's next? Now you're in that 3 month period where it's like, I need to challenge myself. Because usually, like Jeff said, after that 3 months, you fall off. Now that's when the real grind starts. Like anybody can start in the beginning like, oh, I'll go to the gym once a week, twice a week. They keep it up. Once that 3 marks hit, it's over. So yeah, accountability, finding your why. I really think finding your why. And I want to say you find your why in the beginning, but as you go through the process, you start finding more why.
It builds
More why.
Right.
So
Like I'm my father's accountability coach. I feel bad for him.
I love that, bro.
I feel bad for him sometimes.
Seeing you post it on social media, man,
No,
getting pops
sometimes
right.
I do feel bad for him, bro, because he has me as a professional. And
Yeah, his son is in the industry, but pops looking like
I'm
what?
on him. It's
I
over.
feel you, bro.
Live with me. I'm on him about what he eat. I'm on him when he's working out. I'm on him on everything, bro.
I could picture. Sorry to cut you off, but I could picture you like your pops about to eat or whatever. You just come over and let me take that for you. We ain't doing this today.
I'm usually in charge of like grocery shopping.
So
Literally.
you make sure the house is only the
Sometimes-
right food.
Sometimes I would skip grocery shopping just because I don't want them to eat unhealthy. You know what I'm saying? I would literally do it on purpose so they can have like a period of healthy foods. Whatever I left there, that's what we're gonna focus on eating and drinking.
finish it.
Hey.
They gotta finish it.
And then okay, I'll give you a little leeway because you don't want to take everything.
That's
away
good,
from
bro.
them. Yeah,
That's
My wife
good,
is
bro.
involved. Your official wife.
That's bad.
Hey.
She better have that type of mindset, bro. Because I'm coming in with that.
Hey, even with that, yo, like, all right, I guess this is a question I got. Like, I get asked this all the time. Do you now want to be, or would you want to be with a girl that works out only? And I be thinking that, and it's like,
That's a very good
it's
question.
like, don't get me wrong. Like lately, I've been seeing it's like, man, women who work out, that thing is kind of,
It's starting to be more appealing. And listen, I'm gonna be one-on-one. I'm gonna be blood route. I used to like a certain type of women. No, I see those type of women. I'm like, take a pause. I see these type of girls because the thing is, when I see it, it's like I understand it. because I'm in it right now. It's the discipline thing, bro. It's hard, bro.
Yeah.
Every day you have to wake up and make a decision that I choose to be healthy. I choose to be positive. I choose this. And you want somebody that's like-minded. You know what I'm saying? Even you need somebody like that.
I agree with you too, but I sometimes feel like, for me, I guess my mindset is like, I don't want to just keep my mind on like, yeah, I want to go after these type of girls. Because at the same time, there probably is someone out there that you may be attracted to that may need that hand just to be pulled into. Right. So it's like, I don't want to say I like those type of, let me not say I like fitness girls or I would only date fitness girls. Right. I'm just saying they're starting to be more of appealing, and I see why. Just like you said, like, you starting to see their commitment, you start to see their drive. So like mine, it's appealing, it's there. But at the same time, I'm not gonna just limit myself to that because I know where I started.
Right. And I'm not limiting myself at all either, because what my biggest thing with like dating women and stuff like that is like, it's the mindset of, are you willing? You know what I'm saying? Is there a willingness to change? Is there a willingness of, you know, being, compromising? You know what I'm saying? It's the willingness for me. So if you're in a place that you just want to be unhealthy all your life, then that means if I make children with you, then my children may be unhealthy.
Oh, no.
And I may have no power or say so.
No.
Y'all know nowadays, y'all know how it is. Especially, I know you know. Well, bro, when these women have your children, bro, and you want to raise them a certain right, like it's like almost everything you say kind of means nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's why you have to have a partner.
I ain't gonna lie, I gotta punch in on that. I ain't gonna lie, I gotta punch in. I'm in the studio. Punch me in. Punch me in. Like, it's so funny. I was thinking about this in the shower today. Like, yo, when you start a relationship, you gotta set the tone. Setting that tone was already our right way. So when it comes to the kids, I'm very alpha male. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm very alpha male. But I got that tone where if someone from the outside looks in, you'd be like, dang, your wife just runs everything. And I want you to think that.
Oh, yeah. That's how you should.
That's the big energy I come with. I want you to see, like, the face of this family gonna be my wife. But don't come to the back. You know what I'm saying?
Don't come to the back door.
Come to the back door.
Security.
I like that.
Security.
I like that. My man said, hold on.
I made sure.
Hey.
That's what this house is
Yeah,
like? No, you haven't been to the back. You know what it is? You know what it is? He has that beware dog sign. Beware dog.
And it's only.
I like it.
Exactly.
I like that.
Like, you know, like, because I provide that freedom for my wife and my kids to go, and I provide, me and my wife provide that freedom. My kids, what they want, they can get. My daughter knows you get once a day. You know what I'm saying? We go to the store, Daddy, I want this. She'll pick 3 items. I said, you got a choice to make. One of these or none of these.
That's discipline right there, bro.
What? She be like, I don't want that. I want this one. Or, you know, it'd be like, so she understands. So you do got to set that tone. Like, and that's what I mean on that. So in some moments, you may feel like you don't have to say, but when it comes to your kids, you gotta always have a say. You know what I'm saying? That's 26 chromosomes of you in there. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So like I was telling my wife,
it took
like,
you to make that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It took two. So some tone, it just depends on the tone you set from the get go.
You gotta set
that will help you at that tone when it comes to kids. That's what I feel about that. Now I do see some men, they can't say nothing. I'm like, that's your kid though. You know what I'm saying? And I think because this generation and how this world kind of put like, and no disrespect to women, I grew up with my dad fighting for me. So everybody grew up with the opposite view where their mom fight for them. So I'm like, when they used to talk trash about men, I'm like, I'm perplexed. I can't figure this out. This don't make sense to me because I came from a different worldview where my father fought to keep me and my mother didn't want me. You know what I'm saying? So with that whole different aspect, I still don't trash women today, but I'm just saying like men out here, and I grew up with guys who didn't have their dads in their life, and they awesome fathers out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you didn't have the examples to see your whole life of, but they know like I'm not finna be my daddy. So now they A1 out here. Like shout out to all them goats out there. So that's one thing. I think
for real.
For
don't get enough flowers.
For real. So it really depends on the tone you set and the I wouldn't even say the imagery, but I don't even care about the outside thing. Because as long as my home in peace, I don't really care for the outside. For
Straight up.
Like,
big facts.
He wearing a dog.
The world could be burning, but my house, my grateful is heaven. Let it burn.
Let it burn.
Let it burn.
About it. I do have a question I want to ask. I forgot the first one, but the second one is like, what set y'all apart? You know what I'm saying?
Like in terms of like
training? It's a lot of people out here, and low key, I was one of them. So what makes y'all like that? You know what I'm saying?
Let me take this because you can. I want to say you can probably tell off rip that by looks we're different.
Yeah,
he's bigger, I'm slimmer already. Then it comes in terms of energy. I know my boy Jeff. He comes in with that presence like, hey, we come to work.
Pressure.
Me, I just come in there, yo, what's good? I'm just chill, man. I come in there, chill. I come in, hey, this is what we about to do, XYZ, let's go. Him, off the rip.
Straight pressure. Come on.
Like, you could tell, like, once, if you were to work out with us, you'll see off the rip, like, what's the difference between both of us.
We'll do a video of that one day.
Yeah.
No, for real.
Boys, yeah.
But the crazy thing is, and our clients be saying this, like, we compliment each other a lot, which is crazy because when I see it, I'm like, I think we're almost the same. It's just, I don't say much. Jeff say much. I let Jeff say everything. Because some of the stuff he be saying, I be like, yeah, say that. So like I said, I just be chilling. So, I just let Jeff do his thing. Like, he's just right there. Right there out in the open just talking.
Yeah, man.
So, but for me, like, how I train is, I'm more so of like, I'm not the bigger dude. I already know my strengths. I'm not trying to be like huge or anything, but I'm more of like a supportive. Like, I know what it took to get here. Mm-hmm. So my thing is like, if someone were to ask me, hey, I'm trying to train with you or whatever, my mindset is like, all right, cool. What's up? What you need? What you want to know? What you trying to do when you're trying to start? And then I'm pretty much like, I'll baby you in. Like, we doing the baby stuff.
He just throw you in the
Jeff give you Jeff give you 2 weeks of baby. Alright, we over here. like
they sit down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Man.
Because for me, it's like I baby myself. Like, I wanted to learn the techniques. I wanted to learn the form. I wanted to make sure I'm getting like the most out of it.
Yes.
So I baby myself going in. So with anybody coming in, especially with women, I just, okay, we're going to take this nice and slow. We're going to be here, see where you at. All right. Because I'm, at the same time, and it's bad, I be thinking that, I'm not trying to kill him, but I want to kill him. But if I kill him, they're going to run away. So I got to really just like,
bring him in, ease him in.
And at the same time, I do that to see if they want more.
Oh, yeah.
Because, they say they want X, Y, Z, A, B, C. They want to look like
Until
this.
they get it.
Come on, okay, you want it? Let's just see. Can you handle this? Are you gonna show up? Hey, what's up? Because I make sure I'm available. So there's no excuse for me not showing up. Now it's you. You say you want this help? I'm here. All right, so we're gonna walk you through, do this, all this other stuff, and then as I see you progress, then we pick it up.
Big fact.
But then when I hand them off to Jeff switch it up, be like, oh, we never done this with Wag. I'm like, and there you go.
You don't see Wag here, do you?
But the thing is with that, when Jeff
bring them back to you.
No, yeah. When Jeff does his thing and they come to me, then it's like, okay, I don't wanna go back down with them.
So you keep it up.
I try to keep it up, or I just bring it down just a little bit. But I don't want to keep it. I don't want to drop it too much because then it's like I know with Jeff they're getting a lot, especially with strength and all the motivation that he does. I don't want to seem like you're gonna get like the below level. I'll probably give you where you're cruising now.
Yeah.
Wherever Jeff had you, we're gonna cruise just a little bit, and we're gonna maintain this. So when he comes back again, or you see him again, you going up.
Keep going, level up.
So that's how I see us apart.
Right.
Level and cruise. Hold on, before you go, Jeff. I just want to drop this real quick in here. What I noticed, is obviously Wag. We grew up together. Wag was always slim, like you were saying in the beginning of the show, and Jeff wasn't. He's gone up and down with his body. Like, that's my cousin, y'all boys. So he's gone up and down. I understand the fact that you get people that's going to work out. That's big. Like they just big. They need to lose weight. They need to whatever. I'm not saying Jeff was on that level as far as big, but he was just like always like a bigger built person. So he can understand how I can lose weight and get strong. And you can come with the end of like, I'm just a skinny guy trying to bulk up, bro. I'm not really per se out of shape. I'm just trying to look this way.
I'm maintaining.
And then you get to be able to be like, bro, we got me who understand what it means to get up there and get big. And we got Jeff who we understand that I need to slim down and get right. So I think that's a good thing that y'all got going on. Just off hearing how you say y'all work out and how it's actually that process of you just like, let me get you up here. It's just like, bro, you probably already this big. We need to like put some pressure to you. Like we need to beat that thing down so it can get where it needs to get to. Where you were like, I'm already like straight. I just got to build up.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that aspect of it though. But Jeff, go ahead, man. Do your thing. Pressure.
So I was gonna say, well, like with me and Wag, it's like we are like has a perfect like equation to each other. Because with Wag, he's actually helped me to kind of like hold back a little bit. Because one thing I have
tame the beast.
Killing him, man.
Right. Because the thing is about myself, I have a lot of desire. I have a lot of will. You know what I'm saying? And I have all that will, and I try, which is wrong, but I try to put my will on people.
You try to put it on them. I'd be like,
Speak on it.
You gotta dial it back,
Speak on
man.
it.
You gotta dial it
I've
back.
been learning to dial it back, but this is the thing. This is the thing about Coach Pressure. I don't want y'all to think I'm gonna just kill y'all. Listen, I have vision. I tell Agnew all the time, I got vision. I see the potential.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bring it out. And I hold on tight to it. Because I know people like to pull back. I hold on to that vision. I see the potential. And then when they're working out, I see, why you BSing? I pull you to the side. I don't try to expose you in front of nobody. Why you playing around? Go up. You know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, and they tell me, I didn't know I can do it. I said, I know you didn't. But I believed in you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, that's big.
And the thing is, with my cousin, I told you, my weight has always fluctuated. I mean, up, down. I played football, I ran track, so I know how it is to be like a little slimmer, and then back to the big weight, and then back and forth. So it's like when I see people like training or whatever like that, it's like, bro, I went through it too. I went through it already. Kind of still going through it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. It just. I don't know.
And then y'all spoke on accountability, which is great, right? We get that, bring the horse to water, but you can't force it to drink. How you dealing with that part? Because you could be accountable, and I'm gonna be real. You be accountable with me, you just gonna be annoying, so you just about to get blocked.
Hey, I'm glad you said that.
So like, how you dealing with that part?
Okay, so accountability. I'm not gonna say these persons, but I had a client. She already said she. Okay, I said she.
Yeah.
Cats out
We
the
said
bag.
So there was a day. There was a day that we scheduled. She hit me up. Hey, can we move it to this day? I'm like, all right, cool. Hey Jeff, I gotta meet up with client on such and such day at this time. Cool. All right. Day before.
That's another better dynamic. I didn't cut you off. Not that you only have one was not available. You have two people.
Two,
so
man.
If one person has to go somewhere, you got the other one. Well, go ahead, Wag.
Yeah.
My bad.
So the next day, the day comes closer, then, they hit me up saying, hey, can we do the next day early in the morning? So now I'm like, all right, what time you want? Let's do, around 8, 9, 10. Pick a time. 10 o'clock. I'm like, all right, I'll see you at 10. Wake up. Next morning, I get a 3 a.m. text. I can't do it. Something came up, blase. I'm like, all right, cool. I ain't say nothing. I left it at. I get a follow-up text saying, thank you for being understanding. I'm like, understanding. So now, okay. Now you just see like I'm just more understanding.
Cover your
All right,
voice.
so next time this happens, it's gonna be like, yo, either it happens this week or not, because we're not gonna go back and forth.
Can't keep moving.
Because my thing is, you paid for a service.
Yes.
Now you're playing with my time.
Yes.
So now we got to do something here, because we can't be. I can be understanding, but you can't be 1, 2, 3. Nah, I ain't gonna be too understanding. Because now it's not just.
You are being understanding. You just
I'm being understanding, but I'm just saying like I don't want to be that understanding where I'm affecting other people.
Yeah.
So now it's cutting into other people workouts.
Exactly.
I'm supposed to be group training with them, but now I'm leaving it to Jeff to hold it.
Yeah.
So now it's like, all right. So now the accountability is if you show up, you show up. If you don't, you don't. So I'm gonna just see you.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna see you when I see you now. Now there's no. If you're gonna reschedule, it better be a legitimate reason of why you're rescheduling. Are you gonna be there that day? Because if you're not, forget it.
Right.
That's what's
Because it
up.
makes it unfair for everybody else that's playing by the rules.
True.
There's no special treatment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't let people just take advantage of you. The thing is, you want to help, and that's your feelings. But you have to remember, you're still running a business.
Yeah,
Business
that's the part I was trying to talk about.
Yes. Business separated, bro.
That's the part I was trying to talk about. You are being understanding. They're just not understanding you. That's it, man. That's it.
I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. Yeah. I'm being understanding, but they're not understanding me from a. They're not understanding us from a business aspect, because it's like every time you reschedule, now we gotta adjust our schedule for other people in our other time. So now I'm starting to understand why people have these high cancellation fees, and if you're gonna cancel, call in ahead of time and all this other stuff. Because now it's like, okay, I learned. Fool me once, shame on me.
Right.
Fool me
twice, shame on you.
Because me and Wag have daily talks about our business, on like performances, how we're doing. Is there ways that we can save time? What about the money aspect? So we have the dialogue with each other all the time. And one thing I always tell Wag is like time management. That's something that we have to get down pat, because we have jobs, but also this is also another job, and we're tired. So it's like, you have to utilize that time, because we have to go home, rest up, and then repeat the process again.
All right. So cool, man. It's crazy. Obviously, like we started this question with knowing that we are in the month of June, which is men's health, and we touched a lot on men, man, which I appreciate. But there's one thing that we were mentioning earlier in the topic, that I want to bring up as a question to y'all boys. How do you guys feel about training couples that are maybe dating or married? Do you guys have those clients? Would it be a challenge? Would it be something? Because why I'm bringing it up is because Wag was saying you have the guy who's letting it go because they're married. Like, they got married. It's like, I'm good. I'm just not going to work out no more. I'm like, there may be an opportunity there that maybe other people are not exploring. Or have you guys explored it where you're like, all right, maybe we could do couples training? Or is that something that you see as a possibility for you guys? Is there space for it even in the fitness industry? Because I think there is. For me, but I'm not in it. So if there is a space for it, how would you guys make it work? Or if you guys are already doing it, as far as like couples, it could be married couples, or it could be dating couples, but they want to get it right together. Now they want to get fit together. They want to keep that flow together.
I want to say Jeff is probably training a couple, but me, I haven't trained a couple. I probably maybe, because one of my good friends, my best friend, Tommy, he was telling me how his wife wants to start working out. See, he started working out. Now it's like, okay, I want to start working out too.
Gotcha.
But now the thing is, it's the scheduling. So he's doing the weekdays. She said she want to come in on the weekends. Great opportunity for them, hold each other accountable right there. Accountability. Because again, like I said, once the man starts doing something that's bettering himself, and he gets, the praise and all this other stuff, your wife is gonna take notice on that and be like, okay, I need to step my game up. So in a couple standpoint, yes, it's a great opportunity for them to do something that will better them, relationship wise, probably spiritually, physically, all that. It'll work. But I haven't had the opportunity yet to train a couple to like know the dynamics of how it is or what's the frustration. But I would assume that it should be a great thing, because it's like, now it's like, if I'm thinking like, if I'm with my wife and we want to go train and I'm having somebody train, I want to think that, okay, cool, we have a professional that knows what he's doing. We're doing something together. This is a you and me time. We, sharing a moment or whatever. And let's use this as an accountability to better ourselves or get to the next level of whatever we're trying to do. So I want to say, yes, that should be should be or a recommended thing. That's a great opportunity to build your relationship right there. Offer it.
Yeah, man. For me, listen, I'm going through it. I train 2 couples. I have my morning clients who are boyfriend and girlfriends. I train, and then in the afternoon times during Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I have a married couple.
Oh, you got both. I like that.
Yeah. You're right.
So with the dynamic for the first one, I'm not saying no names.
No.
If you guys watch this, y'all ain't kill me. It's more so, if the guy wants to help the girl, kind of like, keep themselves up, or in a sense of, reaching their better self. Whatever issue that other person was dealing, instead of telling the person to, go do this, I am going to put my time into this so we can do it together. Now, one thing you have to be careful as trainers is for the trainers. For the trainers, you have to make sure that you don't give one person too much attention to the other.
Yeah.
It's big.
Especially as a male trainer.
Especially as a male trainer.
Yeah.
People with these clients, and I tell them all the time separately, you guys have to let your ego go, you have to let your pride go. And there's a lot of, jealousy that comes into that fact. Are you looking at that person like that? Or why are you looking at my girl like that? And I'm not saying I'm dealing with that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm dealing with our experience.
But that's what you're trying to say to avoid.
Watch out for as trainers, yeah.
Yeah, especially with men, Just think about it.
You want to be professional at all time. I have a no clients rule at all. I don't play. None of that. Don't give me no playing around. You touch me. I don't want that type of pressure. I don't want no parts, bro. And then with my married couple, it's the reverse. It's the wife that wants to do it, and the husband doesn't have time or anything like that. But she feels like it's a thing to get them together. So I'm seeing from
which
both
is good.
sides. But the thing is, I'm training the wife, the husband, and the son. You know what I'm saying? So it's
family.
So it's like a.
That's another level.
I was about to ask you about that.
And it can work. It can definitely work. It's just up to the clients. And the trainer has to come in the mindset of strictly professional. You want to educate at all times because we're teachers at the same time. We're therapists too, part-time therapists because we hear their problems and stuff like that. Yeah. And kind of give them our best advice. Surface level, nothing too deep. But you want to be able to teach them, you want to be able to guide them, and you want to, reassure them at all times that they're doing the right things. And you want to always compare them from where they first started to where they are now because they're at a different level.
That's right.
And that's one thing you can't deny. You see it for yourself. From when you first started to where you're at, look at you. You did the work. I can't take credit. Yeah. Though you came to me, you did the work. It can work. I promise you can work. But it's here. This got to get fixed first.
Yeah, man.
That's right.
That's huge, bro. Family?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Got a whole family still.
I know we asked earlier, what stand y'all apart from other people. I don't know too many other people that's doing what y'all do. I know, obviously you got your personal trainer. You got the client. Boom. You and me, let's do it. A couple, that's a different dynamic. Now, family that's bringing the whole thing. That's what we're talking about. Family, that's the whole point of you working out to live longer so you can be with your family. Now, if you can get your family on the same page. And as you were talking about earlier, Gibbs, how your family dynamic is and how you want it to be, and you set the tone. If you really, man, if you out there, it's a quick plug for my boys, but you got a family that you feel like, hey, we can do this together, and you didn't know it was possible. CorEffect, man.
Yeah,
it's an example.
No, for personal testimony, my daughter been in the gym since she was 8 months, 6 months. My daughter crawled in the gym. She walked in the gym.
Been in the mud.
She's been in the aerobics room climbing this thing. She ain't supposed to be climbing, but she climbing it. She been on the treadmill at one. All she knew. When I come in here, they're like, "Yo, where's your daughter?" It doesn't make sense to see me without my family behind me. So that tone gets set real early. She do push-ups, she'll try to do squats. You even see her do 6 inches. She's in it.
Crazy.
She sees it all the time.
Crazy.
And you'll hear parents how you get her in it? She's just watching. You ain't forcing nothing to do anything. She just keep watching and copying. It's okay. If she hear that command, up, down. She's
Listen, man,
that's beautiful, bro.
Just to piggyback on what you say, bro, it's so much truth to that because a lot of parents, because I used to work at a child service, behavior place, and a lot of parents don't know that your kids are watching you at all times. You are your kid's first teacher. Before they find these friends or before they find these other mentors or people to follow, they watch you first. And if you're not going to teach them, guess what? Someone else will. Somebody else will raise your kids,
believe
bro.
that.
Start first. Start them early, bro, because you set that tone with them. And at their youngest age, they're so hungry to learn. They want to learn how to eat. They see you eating. They want to learn how to drink. You're drinking. They want to learn how to walk because you're walking. You're talking. They want to learn how to talk. Everything that they see you do, they want to mimic you, bro.
I mean, it's so important, the fact that you guys are offering that help to families, to couples and stuff, because a lot of time you've seen, especially in the Haitian community, you've seen some fat as kids, man. I'm like, how you got that big? Man, it's so important, you know. It takes away from having that child to having to go through this, because then when you get older, it's kind of hard to lose some of those fat. And the fact that it's good that if you're a family out there, you want to get into that fitness thing, is good. That way you're setting yourself and your family up for a good future, because you know obesity is big in America,
huge, literally,
especially among
70-80%, bro.
Cholesterol, high blood pressure, those are big. That's why people don't discuss that a lot. We're talking about men's health. A lot of black men goes through high blood pressure and cholesterol. That's big.
That's huge.
And you know, workout it goes beyond just go to the gym.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times people just sitting there thinking, I'm working out. Why am I not gonna do what I'm looking for? But yet you're not eating properly. And the fact that if you're a family, you wanna you're thinking about, hey, you know what? Let me take this to the next level. I'm gonna take my son, my daughter to the gym and get accountability and sign up with these guys. You're gonna guarantee to see result, because not only Jeff gonna put that pressure on you to work out hard, he's gonna check on you. Hey, what have you been eating? Jeff gonna check up with you on that, and that is huge, because it's like what, 80%.
80%.
80%. Workout is only 20%.
Yeah.
And then how your rest time, all that.
How you sleeping, your stress levels,
Yes,
all that
bro.
stuff.
Oh,
Sleep and nutrition is like the biggest thing.
The biggest thing,
big
bro.
thing, because you gotta rest your body, you gotta let your muscles recover, all that stuff. And especially nutrition, that's like automatic. What you put in is what you see coming out. Put garbage in, you're gonna get some garbage out. Even though you're working hard, yeah, you're gonna work, you're gonna probably be big, but is it healthy? Is it healthy weight that you're gaining?
Yeah.
So it's definitely what you put in, so you can get the greatest output.
Nah, Ninja Mark hit something big.
No, not the Ninja Mark.
I get the
Ninja Mark hit something big, and let's take this down to our culture, where we kind of tapped in on it a little bit about growing up. It's hard for the Haitian community to let their kids outside. So you got no choice. And let me ou pas gen choix. But to eat, watch TV, and stay in that same old household. As far as you running, it's from the bathroom to the living room. You ain't burning out 1 calorie.
Into the kitchen.
And these kids popping out like I don't even know. I'm just throwing out ugly names right now. They just big. And you just like, yo. And the crazy part is, they feel like as long as you safe at home, I don't care how big you getting.
Yeah, that's bad.
They think love. They think that's not.
Because you talking about like you watching your kid grow this weight, this dangerous weight.
And the funny thing is, they know that too. Because eventually it's like, oh, it's cute. But then when they get older, they get sick.
They're watching them die.
When they get older and they get sick, there's like, oh, what is it that you eat? It's what you feed them.
Exactly.
It's like, come on.
So with that whole thing, like, how do you break a cultural barrier from your perspective? Because that's where you fighting too. You said mindset, but you're also fighting a cultural barrier. What they're used to, what they've been used to, what they've always seen.
Education, be self-aware. Like, that's what I feel that's probably like lacking in the Haitian community, or maybe in the Black community. It's just that we're not being educated. Like, what is it? It's like we know some of us know the information and we keep it to ourselves. Some people know the information and just don't care to share. So it's just like being it's like being educated and just being self-aware. Like, everybody know working out is a good thing.
Yeah.
Now, all right, if you know working out is a good thing, now it's up to you of like doing it. Do you want to apply it? I want to even tie it to this. Check this out. So when we spoke about this a little bit, I think about working out and I guess following Christ. Working out and following Christ.
Oh, snap.
You know
Speak
Christ, right? You know Christ is good.
Yeah.
You know walking paths, reading your Bible, all that stuff. You know you got to do that. So why don't you do it? It's a choice. Same thing with working out.
Speak on it.
You know working out is good for you. You know you got to do the work. You know you got to be committed. You ain't got to be. You know you got to eat right. You know you got to be pretty much educated, sleep, all that other stuff. You know you got to do it, but you don't do it. So what we do? You have a choice. You don't do it. So that's why. So when people be saying that, hey, I want to work out, I be thinking of those two things. All right, you want to work out? How bad do you want to work out? Like how? That's just like saying, I want to follow God. I want to follow God. Well, how bad do you want to follow God? Because you know you do that. So if you tie those two things, man, it makes sense. So that's what I'm saying. Like
I'm gonna bring out the organ right now.
I'm ready.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's all about being self-aware and being informed because we both know those two worlds. We know the answers. Well, let me not say the answers. We know
what to do. Right?
What to do. We know what we should be doing. It's just now doing it. That's what it is. That's
and
pretty
also
much it.
the other part of it, what you're dealing with in that culture is that, especially our culture, that moment you don't decide to eat that D and sauce by your mom just made.
Boy, you about to get
a
that
certain
work.
way, right?
Not only that they feel a certain way, but what's that
bro.
lingo they always gonna say to you? Off a diet? You on a diet?
Why playing guys?
That's what I'm saying.
And it's kind of almost,
That's what I'm saying.
it's almost kind of shaming you.
Yeah. Into
Try
going
to
back
eat
to
better.
the.
Yeah, and you like, all right, but
Man,
it's like,
I'll speak on this right here because my mom now, well, you know, she gets it.
Not the mom. No. Sorry, auntie. Sorry, it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
But she gets it now. Like I think when I was still home before I was married, I was trying to like transition. Like you said, I don't want to eat rice like that as much anymore. So now, like if I go visit her, she's like, I already know you don't want to eat rice. I already know you don't want to do this. So this is what I have for you if you want to eat it. So it'll probably be like just the legume. Like figure out what you want to mix it with
So
to
they give you
eat.
options.
Yeah, she gets it because over time, it's like she was like, "Oh, I see you serious about this." Like, so for me, she was receptive. So a part of culture breaking too is you have to be receptive to the change that's coming. So my guys right here, they could be like going at it, like educating and pushing, but the culture has to receive it. Like we have to be responsible as a culture too. Be like, all right, let me try this. Let me try and see what they're talking about if it's gonna work. My mom was probably like, I don't know if it's working for him, but he said he don't want to eat rice anymore. And then over time, she's seen the result. She's like, oh,
Same thing. That's
I
same
see
thing.
I see why you don't do it. And now she supports it. So she gave it a chance. She opened her mind to it, not knowing what's gonna happen. And then she saw the result. And now she's like, oh yeah, I know you don't do this anymore. And I see why you don't do it. So
Same thing with I want to say with our clients as well, because you know, seeing is believing. So it's like when Jeff tell them, hey, you can't. Well, let me not say you can't.
you shouldn't.
You shouldn't eat this or cut down on this. I believe cutting down, not cutting back, but you should cut down on this. And they're like, why? Until they actually do it. Once they see, you know, themselves like changing and they see like, oh, this is what he meant. This is why he told me not to do it. And they're starting to see results. It's like, oh, okay, I'll do it. So I think with the culture as well, they don't see it. They got to see it to believe, be like, oh, okay, all right, that's why. And then, you know, they'll start being receptive, as you said. They're not receptive because they're hearing it, but they don't see it. So you gotta pretty much give them a reason to like be like, oh, okay, this is why you're doing your diet and all this other stuff. Oh, okay, I'll switch it up. I'll give you some options and all that other stuff. Same thing with our clients, man.
Yeah, man.
And
I
I'll
don't know which questions I have to answer first. I feel like 3 of them.
But the culture question though, I want to bring it back. I'll say for our culture though, like you said, 80% is nutrition, right? This is the food what we eat.
80 to 90, bro.
How 80 to 90 even. How would you? Because we all know what the food is, and at this table, Mark even said it on a previous episode that we got the best food. Period.
Hey, man.
So is there?
Hands down.
Do you?
It's kind of like
got the killer food.
Sometimes, majority of the time.
Oh my gosh.
I know all y'all know about grill, but
But Coach, I mean, y'all both here, right? And y'all both Haitian, so I know y'all still eating some Haitian food too. Have you found something like within our culture, the food part, the nutrition part, that you feel like would work for the 80 to 90%? Have you found something? Or is it a portion thing? What have you found that would work for us, for the culture?
I don't even like saying this stuff because I'm hard on my clients. That's why I can paint the picture. I'm pretty hard on them when it comes to this stuff. But I mean, don't take it all away. You know what I'm saying? If you can do like a 70-25% type of thing, 75% eat healthy, and then the 25% unhealthy, then it's like you can create like a pattern, or you can create this whole thing where you can kind of control. You grasp more control.
I got you. Chick-fil-A only on Saturdays. I got you. I hear it. Chick-fil-A on Saturdays.
Because it's the majority thing, like the majority over
the minority.
right?
It's gonna take over eventually.
So once you start with the majority eating healthy, then it's like that. I don't really miss it as much. You know what I'm saying? And then you start to love with the process. Hope that answers your question.
So again, this goes back to like our two different styles of training, and then our two different styles of thinking. Like, okay, for me, I'm trying to gain. So me, I can eat that stuff.
Yeah.
Like eating that stuff, eating that ziti suspoir, that legging, that bun on all that.
That's
I
the
can eat it.
sauce.
I can eat all that greasy food, knowing it's unhealthy, and it'll just flush right through me. But the thing, what I do is, I'm aware that even though I'm eating it, I'm adding the healthy stuff. Like I'm adding some smoothies in there. I'm adding that I'm eating fruits. If I'm gonna eat like some crazy loaded food like that, I'll eat probably half, and then just make sure I have a smoothie to replace that. Because my idea or my way of thinking of like nutrition is because I've seen a couple guys that I follow on IG that says this. It's like when you're doing your diet, it shouldn't stop you from living or how you eat to an extent. So it's like, all right, if you're working hard, all right, you should be able to get an ice cream and you should be fine.
A cheat meal.
Yeah.
Cheat meal.
Well,
not day.
He's saying a cheat meal.
Not a day.
He's
Remember,
saying a cheat
guys,
meal.
Not a day. Not a day. I didn't say a day. Never said a day. Not a day.
meal.
One cheat meal. That's it. That's it.
All right, so just as a cheat meal, I think there should be a balance. There should be a balance where, all right, you can go. Everybody likes to do salads one day. All right, you want to do salads one day. All right, go healthy one day. The next day, it's okay to eat a slice of pizza or whatever. I mean, the whole thing is just you got to find a good balance, but I want to say it should be more nutrition than garbage.
I just want to make sure that people heard that. A slice, not the box.
Yeah. Don't like at the same time, you got to know your body too. Like you got to understand how your body reacts to these foods. You got to understand like what you're putting in, what's it causing you to do. Because with the girls especially, like one of the girls who I train, she says that when she eats carbs, bread, or anything like that, she just
gonna blow up.
So it's like, so if you're self-aware of yourself like that, when you eat stuff like that, then you know that you can't eat that or you cut it down. So for me, who my body's just always on the go, I can eat that stuff and it just won't affect me. But I just know that I need to apply other stuff. I need to apply protein. I need to apply fruits. I need to apply like a healthy breakfast. Like that's something else that majority of people don't do. Like they don't eat a good healtty breakfast.
Right.
Like a good healthy breakfast starts you out. Like that starts your day. That gets you.
Or breakfast at all. Yeah.
Just that just starts your stomach going. Like it could be half a bagel. It could be a whole egg, a boiled egg, and then just go from there. So when it comes to the nutrition part, you just got to be again self-aware. Just educate yourself. Know your body. Know like, hey, I be eating this a lot. Let me cut down on it. Let me cut back from it.
Cool.
And then just go from there.
Right, because he piggybacked on what he said, and I want to jump on that. And he said that he's small, he wants to get big. Well, I'm big, I want to get a little smaller. Not too much smaller, a little bit smaller. So I've been cutting back. I actually started some new dieting. So my biggest thing is, I know you guys follow me on social media.
Yes, sir.
I'm always giving you guys tips.
I love that pressure.
Because you know one thing, I feel like I was a teacher in my past life. But I'm giving people nuggets because I know they're probably struggling with the same thing. And then the best thing is, are you doing it? Because if you're doing it, how can you preach to the people? I'm always showing you my past. At first, it was but I started showing you when I was big, I was fit, and got big again. See? I went from bad, good, back to bad, and I'm back to good. So I want to show people that no matter where you are in life, it's never too late.
Yeah, for sure.
Always got a
life
shot.
is a roller coaster. Right back up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
And I show you through my lens, through my eyes. I'm the example. I make myself the example. So if I am no better than you. I am a regular person, just like you, flesh and blood. If I can do it, you for sure can do it.
Yeah, for sure.
It's good.
You know one thing that a lot of people overlook, and it goes back to nutrition, how you eat. like it's gonna sound crazy because some people don't think about it. How often do you use the bathroom? You're supposed to use the bathroom at least
once a day, at least once.
At least once.
There's people that don't use it once a
If you're not
day.
eating the proper food and stuff, like fruits and
You're not
stuff,
digesting it properly.
Fam,
bro, that's why you cannot lose weight.
I'm about to hurt a lot of people.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Listen, it's meat. It takes about 14 hours for that stuff to process through your
Red
body.
meat
Sure.
or just meat in general?
Meat in general, bro. If you do your research, it takes so long for it to come out your body, right? Because it's dead. You're a living person. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it takes your body a long time to break that stuff down. Then, if it's taking a long time to break it down, guess what it's not doing?
Not coming out.
It's not coming out. So it's science behind it, bro. So that's why you have to find certain foods that works for you and work for your body. And if you are going to eat it, limit yourself. That's his aim. I say take your weight. That's me. That's just me.
Drop
He
it.
say, but that's just
Cut back.
No, it's all right. So, talking on that. So, I'm gonna say it was probably like a couple weeks ago. There's this Haitian dude that was in the gym. He always be in the gym, big dude. And I asked him like, "Yo, how much you weigh?" He's like, I think he said he was like 270 something. I'm like, dang, like, because he got bigger
How tall
since
is he?
probably like 6 foot something like
That's
that.
a lot.
But he got bigger since I've seen him, and I was like, "Yo, what do you eat?" This man said he's vegan, and I'm like, "You Haitian?" He's like, "Yeah." Hey man, hey,
You gotta ask,
listen,
double check.
Disclaimer: I have nothing against vegan.
No,
It's
we
cool,
don't. We don't.
But I just feel that it just doesn't make sense, man. It just doesn't make sense.
Well, let me jump on that. Let me ask you guys this: some of the biggest animals in the world are elephants and gorillas, right?
Oh, I know.
All
where
they
he going.
do is
I know where he going with
grass,
this. I know where he
vegetables,
going with this.
all day, fruits and vegetables.
Listen. My guy, he speaks in parables. This is what I learned that from. I speak in parables too, bro. Listen, bro. Someone broke that down to me, bro. They are some of the strongest animals in the world, and all they eat is grass and fruit, bro.
All
And
day.
then okay, when he told me he was vegan, he said the exact same thing. He's like, "Bro, think of the biggest animal in the world. What do they eat?" I'm like, "I don't know, elephant, horse. What they eat?
Grass
They
all
eat
day,
grass."
bro.
And he's like, "Yeah." So I'm like, "So you get your proteins from just eating the grass stuff?" I was like, "He's like, yeah." Well, I call it grass food, but he's like, "Yeah." So then I was like, "So what about that legume sauce bar, all that other stuff?" He's like, "I don't eat the meat, man. I don't eat that. There's vegan versions
of those, yeah.
of the food." And then I forgot what it was that he told me. There's this supplement that he takes that helps him with either get hungrier or to help him with his weight. But apparently it's like some Haitian
Remedy.
yeah, it's not a remedy. It's a Haitian supplement. It's pretty big in the market. I forget. When I see it, I'll ask him again. But he was telling me about it, and I was like, "Dang, a guy who's 200 and something
70 pounds, bro.
and he said he's been vegan for about, I want to say 2-3 years." It's like, yo, how
He didn't just
how
start
do you
this.
gain that much weight by just
Grass,
limiting yourself
bro.
with-
Elephant
That's what I'm
style.
saying. But that's what I'm saying. Now for me, I ain't gonna lie, man. I like meat, man. I ain't gonna front it
Wait,
to you.
you from a different branch though.
Man,
you
I
came
like
from
it.
the branch that had to bulk up. Yeah, man. Like all of us here, I don't know about. I think Mark might be the only other person that was always small.
The same size.
Yeah, that's why y'all on
You
this
was
side.
slimmer. You just got a little.
You got
bulk.
bigger,
Yeah,
yeah.
bulk.
If you remember, he was big strong when he was
Yeah,
kid,
he was
bro.
always
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
strong.
That's what I'm saying. He was a little slimmer, but then he got bulkier.
Big muscle
He
with
just
it,
got
yeah.
bulkier. Yeah.
That's why y'all on this side. It's not by accident.
You set us
this
up.
side,
You set us up. It's all good. I'll take
on
it.
this side, we understand what it means to go up and down.
Oh yeah, but to your point, you're right. Like it's just crazy to know that, man, you can still gain the weight,
Yeah.
get your proteins
Yeah, it's
from
crazy.
eliminating meat. It's just for me.
You
I
prefer it.
just don't want to. Well, let me not say I don't want to. I'm afraid to, cause I just know it's just gonna be a struggle. I don't want to go through that struggle.
Wings,
Like,
wings.
man, wings. I can't eat wings.
You know what's so funny
I
about
can't eat
that?
pepperoni pizza,
It's
bacon.
it's
What?
so funny.
It's
We all with you on that,
Yo,
bro.
it's so funny that he say that because I don't use protein powder.
I
You just get your protein
I do.
naturally.
I get my
I do.
protein
I
naturally.
use
that's awesome.
protein.
I mean, I can say that because I always have conversations about why with protein. And, I consider it, nah, I've already started. I got this far without it, so maybe I don't really need it. But I'm thinking about maybe different results because I'm willing to always try different things. But then I look at myself and like, Jeff, I'm not trying to toot my own horn. You doing your thing. You feel me? And you haven't had it yet, so why do you feel like you need it? You know what I'm saying?
So to his point too. So I took protein because again I know my body. My metabolism is always moving.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm eating because my boy when we was working together, he was saying, "Yo, you gotta eat." So I'm eating, but I don't feel like I'm gaining the weight because again I'm just food's just going out.
Yeah,
so it's like,
straight
all
up.
right, let me look into a protein to see if it'll help me. Because I see it protein is a supplement just to help you out.
Yeah, of course.
So it's like if I'm not getting enough protein, let me just take it to help me get to where I need to get to. So that's my reason for taking protein. And the funny thing is, the protein I take is vegan too. That's the only vegan thing I'm taking, bro. So the protein I take is vegan, and I've been taking it for like years, and I mean, it's giving me the results. And it goes back to what you were saying, like how often you poop. Boy, I'm pooping like twice a day on schedule.
Me too.
That's good, man.
Because then I told one of my clients too. I was like, "Yo, if you're not pooping, that means your system ain't clean as hell.
Oh my
Because
God.
you got to filter
Clogged
all
up,
that
boy.
stuff out."
Yeah, man.
So when I'm thinking like with the vegan stuff, I'm like, what is it? There's that colon. Like you have to clean out your colon. You have to eat your greens. Like if you're putting the good nutrition stuff, if you're eating your greens. All that stuff need to flush out with water.
Yeah.
All that stuff need to flush out. So it's like I see how vegan can be very beneficial. I see how it can, help everyone in a lot of ways. It's just for me, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I just gotta have meat, man. I just gotta have meat.
We got one, two, then we can move on.
We grown, man.
Yeah.
Let me not bring up the cancer talk too. I'm gonna leave that alone for today.
That need to be a part
Because it's
two.
deep.
That's-
Part 2 for real. Part
Real
2
quick
for real.
to add into in the nutrition subject, water, man.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Stay with water, like
70%
bro,
water,
like
damn.
like
A gallon a day, would you say? No?
it's a gallon. Yeah, okay. So with water, yes, it's a gallon a day. I'm gonna tell you right now, a gallon a day is a struggle. It's a real thing.
Oh, yeah.
Because one of my clients,
Oh,
she had
yeah.
me do this 75 hard challenge. Look it up. Hardest thing of life. I thought, it was easy. So what you got to do is for 75 days straight, you have to drink a gallon of water every day. You have to take a body picture. You have to read a book. You have to do 2 workouts. One has to be outside, 45 minutes. And I think and there's no alcohol. So if you don't do one of those, you start
You
back
off.
to day one.
I like
Oh,
that.
so it's one of the choices out of all of
No,
them?
No. You have to do
that.
all those
All
choices
that.
in one day before you
All
go to
that.
sleep.
Hey, Bless try to finesse out of it.
Listen.
I'm trying to be like Ninja Mark.
It didn't work for you. You're not the ninja.
No, you gotta do all of those. So to complete your day is when you go to sleep. So if you don't complete any of those, you go back to day one. So if let's say you on
That
day
is
5,
hard.
you did everything 5 days straight, and you didn't read a book.
mess up
man,
on
you
day
back at
6.
day 1. So 75 just added 5 more days onto 75.
So you 80 days now.
Yeah, now you're 80 days deep in. So when I was doing that, I'm thinking, a gallon of water? That's nothing. I drink water a lot. Anyways, man, I think it was like day 3. Yo, so I didn't. So I'm at work. I'm chugging my
Good at it.
container. I'm chugging it. I'm like, I didn't finish half the gallon. So it was like 5 o'clock. So I gotta go work out, right? So by the time I'm done working out, I noticed I didn't drink no water working out. I gotta drink a gallon. Half the gallon that Jeff has, that's half a gallon. I have to drink 2 of those before I go to sleep. Now imagine drinking 2 of those, going to sleep. Now you take
gotta
a
use the
piss in your
bathroom,
back.
boy.
Now you're losing sleep. Oh, bro. As soon as that happens, it's like, oh, my mind. Oh, I see what this is doing. That's making you prioritize. Like, you gotta drink that water before it's over.
Certain time, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta time it. You gotta time it out. But now here's the thing: you could time it out all you want. If you don't drink, if you don't
gotta
finish
be- you
that
gotta be
gallon,
on it. Gotta
oh,
restart.
it's over. It's over. But yeah, so that's when I realized that, man, drinking a gallon of water is hard. I don't see how these dudes do it.
You know why? I think All right, this is all right, because like this man bought me a Gatorade and we been here and I still ain't finished the Gatorade.
You see?
So you know what I'm saying?
Like you easily get distracted just like
just
that.
don't.
I don't even think if it's a distraction. Like I don't drink unless I'm thirsty. So
Yeah.
it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's a big point
That
right
that
there.
takes me like I gotta push myself to drink this water. I'm like, what?
Even if you
But
don't feel thirsty.
Yeah.
But I want to say if you do drink enough or you start drinking lots of water, I want to say you start getting that thirst. You start feeling like
Like you need
man,
some.
I need some
right
water.
now.
I need some water. But to get that gallon, I think that's a whole nother level, man.
That's tough. I ain't
That's
gonna
Super
lie.
Saiyan level right there.
I like the book aspect of that challenge though.
Yeah.
Feeding your
Different
mind. You're
from a
feeding
lot of
everything.
challenges. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
feeding
saying.
the whole body.
book, it's not any book too. It has to be is it non-fictional? It has to be like a self-improvement book.
Gotcha.
And you have
even
to
better.
it has to
That's
be
even better.
it has to be is it a 5 pages every day. So that means
good.
you're going if you have 75 days, you're gonna go through multiple books.
Yeah.
And if you keep starting over, now you're going through a
a lot of books.
So pretty much,
You're gonna be a scholar by the time
pretty
you're
much,
done.
if you want to start reading the Bible, man, you know,
there you go.
man, you probably
Put it with the
finish Bible
challenge.
before you done. So,
We endorse that one.
yeah.
Put
So
it with the challenge.
when she had me on that, man, that was a good
man, that's
that was a
good.
good mental like awareness for myself, self-awareness. It was just like, whoa.
Yeah, man.
I thought
All right.
a gallon was easy. Nah, that thing had me crazy.
Awesome. Fellas. You know, this is the point right here in the show where we are going to bring into a different segment. But we definitely want to, before we get to that segment, just say how much we appreciate y'all boys for coming on, man.
sure,
They're all
man.
dropping knowledge.
So, we here, man.
Dropping knowledge, man. CorEffect, y'all.
Yeah, in full effect. Yeah.
In full effect. I like
I'm
that.
gonna take that.
All right.
I'm gonna take that. CorEffect in full effect.
So before we,
Thank you, young man. I like that.
Before we go into the segment, Ninja Mark want to sneak in a ninja question real
One last
quick.
question.
And then after that, we'll do the segment. I'll explain the segment, and then we'll wrap it up, man. It's been a dope episode.
We hear you guys say, man, all this good stuff, but you're gonna have the naysayers that's gonna doubt you.
The doubters.
All right. What would your customers currently or past customers would say about you guys? Like good things. Like, man, I would recommend you guys to these guys. Like, what would they say about you guys? What do you guys say?
What feedback have you guys been getting?
Feedback you guys?
One thing that really resonates
I need
with
to
me,
hear your feedback.
Pressure, man.
for me,
Did they hide? Did they run from the pressure?
with me, because they see I'm so active, they see how super hardworking I am. They see how well driven I am, and they see the accountability. So they see like a perfect example of what it looks like to be fit or to want to be fit, and just the accountability part to all the aspects. So for me, those are some of the compliments that I get. You know, the caring part is there too, because you know I hear you talk. You know, I hear you, we talk. I hear you talk and stuff like that. But I always bring it back to, you know, self-improvement. The reason why you guys are kind of going through these things is it's a mind thing. First, you got to change here before here can change or this can change. You know what I'm saying? This has to change first. So those are some of the things that I get from people that, you know, they see from me and talk to me. You know, because I'm always teaching, I'm always giving free knowledge. I may not have time to be with everybody because now, you know, in this season, in our professional careers, we're super busy now, you know? And so those are some of the comments that I kind of get, you know? Yeah.
For me, I don't know. I just try to make it personal, cause I understand like coming into the fitness journey or your fitness journey, it can be hard, especially just having conversation or remember conversations that I have with like, you know, past friends or whatever. It's tough. It's scary. People are like, oh, what if XYZ look at me, or what if these guys look at me? Like,
Super
how people-
introverts.
Like people are just like very intimidated, and I was the same way. Man, I'm skinny. These dudes looking big. Like I feel like I'm a shrimp. Like I try to bring a level of like, yo, it's okay, it's cool. Like try to like calm them down and be like, you're here with me. We gonna do what we need to do, and then you gonna be out, just in and out. But I try to make it like a personal thing. Like, again, you contact me, you reach out to me to help you get to where you need help you get to. So it's like I'm gonna be a friend along the way. So let's just make this journey easy, fun as possible. Because again, you gonna come into this thing like, why am I here? I don't want to be here. I could be doing something else, all that stuff. I thought the same way too, but once you have an accountability accountability partner who can help you ease that mind and just see it as like, yo, you know, we're going to tackle this. What's next? It gets easier. It makes it easier. So me, I just try to make it personal. I try to make it fun. I'm all about good vibes. You come in with that good energy, we're going to have a good time. It's going to hurt. You ain't going to like it, but we're going to have a good time.
You don't lie about that. It's going to hurt.
Yeah, it's going to hurt, but we're going to have a good time. So whatever energy you give me, I give it back. And I just try to make sure it's a good space of like being comfortable, being able to express yourself, being able to like talk about whatever. I mean, you don't got to be personal, but if you want to be personal, cool. Because I'm all about like connecting with you somehow, some way. Because it's like, I'm going to learn something from you, you going to learn something from me.
Yeah.
And then that's how relationships build.
Big on that.
That's how relationships build and form. And it's like, now you can trust me type of thing. Because one thing is, you already see me, I'm in the gym every day. So there's no reason, well, let me not say there's no reason. There shouldn't be that much of a reason for me not to show up, because I will be here if you are willing to be there. So pretty much you're going to get everything you pretty much want. Like, we're going to be there. We're going to be accountable. We're going to hold you to this much. We're going to pull you up. We're going to have good times. We're going to have bad times. You're going to come in there mad. You ain't going to like what I say. There's going to be all that, but at the end of the day, man, you're going to get your results. You're going to look at yourself. You're going to be like, dang, because I tell you right now, one of my clients right now, on Instagram,
Big girl.
Man. Oh, you can't tell her nothing. Man, let me share this story. Like, it was last year, I think right before the whole pandemic thing happened, she hit me up. So when she hit me up, I'm like, all right, cool. This is where the accountability come in. I'm like, all right, you know, this is how much charge. This is how much I charge. These are the days we're here. Let me know what's up. Cool. Bum, bum, bum. A couple weeks, haven't heard from them. All right, whatever. Start posting up my little stories. Man, I get a message back. Man, I need to stop BSing. What's up? I'm like, all right. You tell me what's up. What you need to do. So I'm like, so she hit me up. She came. All right, she came, you know, did her thing, all that other stuff. So then we pretty much, you know, we got into it. I know her through another relationship, so there was like a good rapport of like who she know who I was, and now I'm trying to learn who she is. So now it's all about being comfortable, making her comfortable, get the little gains, whatever. Be consistent. And then again with her, you know, she has her up and downs and all that stuff. Now we fast forwarding to about like what 8-9 months. Oh, we asked for progress pictures. Oh, we getting progress pictures. We getting stories. Look at this. Feeling good. Oh, I'm hyping you up. Right. Look at you. All right, so that's what I'm saying. Like
they were super timid at the beginning about it.
Yeah, man.
I asked them months ago about it.
Yeah.
Now I'm on IG. Another video?
Yeah, man.
Who are you?
Who are you? I'm telling you, that's the thing. Once they just don't see the end result. They're clouded about like what's in front of them now, which is fine. I get it. Focus on the little things, because once we go down 8-9 months and you see the drastic change, when you start putting on clothes that was like, dang, this fits. Then you're gonna see what we had to offer. It's like, man, we're here.
Up, coach.
I had to change my whole wardrobe. Dude, nothing fit no more. But I can see that the undertone. You happy?
and then right there, that's all I want for people, to get that result. Like, man, yo, like I want that joy, that excitement. I feel good. Yeah, man.
That's good.
That's all I
So where
want.
can they go to find you guys?
Man,
Plug yourself in.
my nine. Hey, you can
for
call me
sure.
at 954. For the ladies, you can call me at 954.
Listen, man.
Let me stop.
Follow us at CorEffect _ on IG.
Yeah.
You can follow us on Facebook at CorEffect. You can follow Wag Joker 411 on his personal page. You can follow me at ILUVVAT _.
I love that pressure.
Yes, sir.
You can get cop our merch and also contact us through subscription to our newsletter on thecoreffectshop.com.
CorEffectShop.com.
CorEffectshop.com. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Go ahead, man.
Plug it
Just reach
in.
out to us. Either you could DM either pages, or you can just, you know.
Find them boys at your local gym, man. They be out there too.
Yeah, man. That's all we
They
about,
out
man.
there.
We about that life. We about that pressure.
Yeah.
We bought the smoke. We want all that action. We really want what's best for you. Because we already here, and we want to just share that passion, share that love, and share that excitement with the next person.
Big facts. Now it's that segment. Now I've been trying to
All right, go ahead.
ninja
My bad,
away
my
from.
bad.
Says
Let's go,
Ninja
let's
Mark
bring it,
want to
let's
hijack.
Let's bring it.
All right, so as the guest when y'all come on the show, we're gonna ask you guys to pick either one of us that you want to challenge. Like it's a few questions that's gonna be asked. Once you pick one of us, then we'll know who's gonna ask the questions. So the person who's not picked will be asking the questions, and then whoever says their name first will get to answer. Like if the question is thrown out by whoever, you like Wag, then you get to answer first. If you're wrong, then I get to throw my thing in. Or if I'm wrong, so since we got two guests in, we'll rotate you guys.
Yeah.
As far as, and then we're gonna be able to have two of the hosts participate too. So one of the hosts, whoever y'all pick to not challenge, will be asking the questions to everybody.
Okay.
So they're gonna be asking the questions.
So if you guys
One of
pick to
y'all.
challenge me, or Mark, or me and Gibbs,
Can we choose both?
then we're it's two. Y'all could tag
No,
team
I'm
it.
saying we can choose both hosts.
Yeah, two hosts, two guests. We
But
got
they're
two.
gonna ask us a question, and we get to
Yeah,
choose.
Well,
so
whoever
the
hosts, whichever
partnership
host,
you choose out of the three,
the other
outside
person, will
is
ask
gonna
the
all
questions. And we haven't seen the questions yet.
Okay.
None of us have
All right,
seen the
let's see how this
questions.
goes.
So right now we're gonna ask who y'all want to pick the challenge.
Who do I want?
Who y'all want to challenge? Like, who do y'all want to challenge? Y'all got two picks.
No,
Between the three of us. Who y'all want in?
Man.
Who do y'all want in? Like
I'm going with
Gibson. All right, Blessed. Gibson is in the house. Who you picking?
I gotta go with you, bro.
Wag pick Gibson.
Right here.
Only because I
Come
know
on,
this
Pressure.
person very well, and and I've been in contact with him. He's always, giving me the info and the 411, and he actually challenges me all the time. I'm gonna pick Blood.
Hey.
Here we go.
The ninja got out, bro.
Hey, he ninjas his way out.
That was some kind of ninjutsu.
Ninja out of that, man.
Oh, man.
All right, so
Let's go.
So
All right.
Ninja's gonna ask the questions, and remember the rules again. Ninja asks is whoever says their name first gets the answer. So Ninja asks Ori, I'm gonna answer. Ninja asks Gibbs or Bless. He on Wag Jeff. All right. I don't know what Gibson
I
gonna
gotta
say.
say- okay, I gotta
say
say-
your name.
Say your name.
If
I
you
got
want to
you.
answer first. If
Okay,
you're
okay.
wrong, then the host gets to get it. We get a shot at it.
Yeah.
If we're wrong, then y'all get a shot at it. If we first say Ori, then we're wrong, y'all get a shot at it. Period.
Okay.
Not the other host,
Gotcha.
but the guest get to go at it.
get you.
All
Let's
right?
do it. I love that pressure.
Yo, these
get
are
it.
some questions.
We don't know these questions, so
I don't think. Dang.
hey.
I didn't choose this question, y'all, so I'm gonna try to read them as slow as possible. You guys process them in your head, alright? The attorney is my brother, testified the accountant. But the attorney testified he did not have a brother. Who is lying? Let me repeat that again. The attorney is my brother, testified the accountant. But the attorney testified he did not have a brother. Who is lying?
Wait, what?
Ooh, the attorney.
The attorney is my brother,
The attorney
testified the accountant.
Mm-hmm.
But the attorney testified he did not have a brother.
So who's lying?
Who is lying?
Ori. The attorney's lying.
The answer is neither one because the accountant was his sister.
Wow. How was supposed to know that?
We don't know the questions.
The accountant was
Neither one of them were lying.
because the
The
accountant.
accountant was his sister.
He doesn't have a brother.
Sister. That's good. That's good.
Find these
You should
That was a
give
good
him a
tip.
shot though. You should give him a shot. But I think they was gonna get it wrong because
I was gonna get him wrong.
I was thinking it's either attorney or the accountant. So I wasn't thinking of
You thought
Yeah.
it's the or situation.
yeah. So
Yeah,
I was
thinking the
like,
same
I could
thing.
see the attorney like finessing the system and be like, I'm gonna lie or whatever. But hey, I was wrong. I was wrong.
Since y'all so smart, let me see how smart your boy is.
Go ahead.
Which weighs more, a pound of feathers or a pound of bricks?
Wag.
Which weighs more, a pound of feathers or a pound of bricks?
Wag. They both weigh the same.
What's your answer?
They both weigh the same.
Correct, sir.
Both a pound.
Yeah, they got that. They got that.
Ding, ding, ding,
Come on,
ding.
man.
I didn't even think about
One point on us.
I was gonna say the same thing, but he beat me to it.
Alright, so
Hey,
that one.
we gotta come in.
Married man.
We gotta
Married
come
man.
in.
Soon to be married. You feel me?
We gotta come in strong.
What do you call a woman who knows where her husband is all the time?
yeah,
What do you call a woman who knows where her husband is all the time?
my wife.
Wrong.
What?
What? I mean,
What do you call a woman that knows
Where
her?
her husband is all the time.
Shoot.
yeah.
Jeff,
Oh,
mistress.
Knows her husband?
She knows where her husband is all the time.
Gift
Yeah.
said his name again. Yeah.
What is it?
GPS.
Hey, why not? You're going out the box right now.
I'm gonna give one. I'm gonna give you or Ori.
A shot at it.
shot.
What do you call a woman who knows where her husband is
That
all the
one is
time?
tough. You're not gonna know.
You know what I think?
Do it a third time.
Yeah.
Think outside the box. Yo.
I know. I'm starting to think.
Outside. What do you call a woman that?
He's
knows-
talking about outside the box, past the skies.
Wag. Jesus?
Hey, that one is a tough one. It's
Okay.
a widow.
Oh, they passed away.
Oh,
Wait, what?
They passed away.
Someone, her
Your
husband
wife passed away.
So she knows where he had all
I ain't gonna lie, low key bad.
That
That's
That's different.
I was about to go Sally Mae, Satellite, something like
Hey man,
The satellites are up there.
Niggas some real good answers. I ain't gonna lie. Those-
All right, we still down though.
Yeah.
Man, Waggy's in the
We got
lead.
2 more questions, right?
Yeah,
Well,
alright.
the guests though in the
Oh, we
lead.
just need one more for the win.
Hey,
Let's go.
you ain't gonna let it happen.
Hey,
You
nah,
ain't
nah,
gonna
nah,
let it
nah,
happen.
Let's go, man.
Yeah, come on, man.
What has a thumb and 4 fingers but isn't actually alive?
Isn't actually alive?
Is not actually alive. What has a thumb
Ori,
and 4 fingers but isn't actually alive?
gloves.
That's what I'm
Hey, you know, I was actually thinking of something dead.
We gonna tie it up.
That was soy podcast.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's
We
a
ain't
nice
going
one.
like that. Hey,
That's a nice
We
one.
gonna make it
Sudden death.
interesting.
Sudden death.
Okay.
Sudden death.
We gonna make it interesting.
1-1.
Speak on the podcast underscore
This
truth
one's kind of a
edition.
long one,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna have to repeat it maybe twice.
Okay.
We're not.
Imagine you're in a room that's filling up with water quickly. There are no windows or doors. How do you get out? Imagine you are in a room that is filling up with water
Yeah.
quickly.
The roof. I'm climbing out. No?
Ori, I'm just gonna open the door.
No, there's no doors in
There is no. Let me repeat the question again.
All right, let me let it
Imagine
finish.
You're in a room that's filling up with water quickly. There are no windows, no doors. How do you get out?
Ori,
Yeah.
stop imagining.
It's that game.
Hey,
It's that game.
hey,
It's that game.
Are you
I would like
saying
to
this
say that was
right?
cheap, bro. My man, next time, hey, no, he can't be, he can't be that. He can't be that.
You gotta
No.
choose.
It's their game. It's their game. It's their game.
Hey, that was a good one. I was not even thinking that.
God, you right on the spot.
I'm thinking you gotta.
He wrote that question. No, I thought it was a hole. I go through the hole in the wall.
Repeat the question one more time for Jeff.
Imagine.
Right.
The first word. The first
I knew
word.
it.
I was like, use the door. He's like, no. Imagine. Never. This is our first time playing the game. Full
John boys at full effect.
effect. Full effect.
That boy's got it.
Yeah.
That boy's got
Oh man, that was good. That was good.
Appreciate y'all boys though for coming through, man.
That was
For-
dope.
Y'all brought it up to another level.
Yes, sir. It's
Another
all
level.
love here, man. All love.
Yo.
And one more time, man, go check them boys out.
Yes.
Social media. Instagram, always posting, man, on their personal pages, on CorEffect page.
Yes.
I Love Pressure, Ace. They out here on social media, man. So make sure y'all support. Get some merch, man. Look good in the gym, you know. Look good with it. You know, Prime says you look good. You feel good, and then you do good. You know what I mean? All right, so if you go in the gym looking good, you go in the gym feeling good, you're going to get that good work from CorEffect, man. We appreciate y'all boys for real, man. And that's a wrap for the episode. Yes, sir.
Again, CorEffect _ follow us.
Yes, sir.
CorEffect _ follow us.
Out here. Juices, speak on it. Speak on it. Hey.
Let's speak on it. Speak on this. Let's speak on it. Speak on this. Throw me a topic. Let's speak on this. Say that again. Let's lean on it. That is my opinion. I'm being honest. That is the fact. Don't meme on this. Speak on it. Speak on it. Speak on it. Let's speak on it. Speak on it. You thought we were done? Throw me a topic. Let's speak on it. Say that again. Let's lean on it.